The Wi-Fi Alliance announced this week that they have officially launched Wi-Fi 7. I know, you're just getting used to Wi-Fi 6, right? While you may have already seen some products on the market with Wi-Fi 7 and the packaging, they aren't certified by the Wi-Fi Alliance because, well, there was no certification program until this week. One important thing to note is that while there is a Wi-Fi Certified 7 program from the Wi-Fi Alliance, there's no ratified protocol yet. The IEEE is still working to finalize 802.11be, which is the protocol suite that will be Wi-Fi 7. Tom, is this another case of the Wi-Fi industry getting way out there ahead of standards?
Hold on. I can answer this in one word. Marketing. Now, there was this great blog post that my friend Lee Badman wrote up. He actually talked to the head of the Wi-Fi Alliance about this. And here's what it is. You have seen Wi-Fi 7 stuff in stores already, whether you've gone to your local big box store or there's actually a couple of companies that are producing Wi-Fi 7 enterprise access points. The problem is if you want to go back to the halcyon days of what was like 2004, 2005, when we had draft N access points, that's something that isn't really a thing. And it actually caused so many problems in the industry that the Wi-Fi Alliance decided that they were going to get out in front of this and say, we're going to recertify these devices before the standard's officially done, so that when the standard is actually cooked and ready, that the stuff that's out on the shelves will be ready to go for that. Now, the important thing to realize is that the Wi-Fi Alliance would not have released this standard unless the draft was pretty much done. That's kind of where we're at right now. The draft is more or less done. There's not going to be any major additions to this. Not like the kind of groundbreaking problems that you'd run into where like you're going to have to rip everything out and replace it, which is what happened with Belkin's draft in back in the day. So I feel confident that what you are going to get, like, let's just say you go out and you buy the Ingenious access point that they've been talking about that is Wi-Fi 7 ready. It's going to be ready. It may not have like the little 7 sticker on it like you're going to see from the Wi-Fi Alliance, but it'll pretty much work. I mean, there might be one or two really weird edge cases. The other thing to realize is that, kind of as you mentioned in the intro to the story, Stephen, we were just getting ready, used to Wi-Fi 6, right? There's not a huge gap today between what Wi-Fi 6's capabilities are, or Wi-Fi 6E as well, to Wi-Fi 7. And I actually think that if you want to learn more about that, there is an amazing presentation that we just had at Mobility Field Day from Cisco's Nick Swiatecki. We'll put a link to it in the show notes. He did an amazing job of breaking down why Wi-Fi 7 isn't as big of a deal right now and what kind of gains you're going to get from it and why you should be skeptical but optimistic. And I think that it's important to realize that. Don't just go to the store and buy the biggest number. Look at what your use case is and decide how you want to go from there. And here's the most important reason why. You can buy a Wi-Fi 7 AP and stick it on your wall, but right now there is no client device that can talk to it. That is the biggest difference. Wait until there are client devices and you won't have any problems.